Hey guys, what is going on? Molly here, and today I just want to talk about something a bit different. IRL, yes, real life, out of the room where the Xbox is. Very, very different for a lot of people. There's no TV, there's no Xbox, there's not normally internet. It's a strange place out there. But yeah, IRL, real life, future, and jobs and shit like that. And before I go ahead and start talking about that, I just want to say something before. Sorry about like no video in like 4 days. I've had exams at school and they're like real GCSEs, a few of them, and obviously I have to revise for those, and that takes away quite a lot of the time that I normally use to make videos. So I'm not quitting YouTube or anything. I'm not doing any of that like attention grabbing shit that people say like, oh, I've got exams, so I'm gonna quit YouTube. Oh, YouTube fucks me over. Oh, goodbye life and goodbye YouTube. Fucks my life over. No, I'm not gonna quit YouTube at all. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, put it on the back burner for a couple of days. I'm still gonna do videos obviously, and I've still got quite a few made up. I don't know why I haven't uploaded them, but I want to upload this one right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one right now. So what I was gonna talk about, yeah, real life, future, jobs, shit like that. For jobs when I'm older, obviously I'm only 15 now, and people my age are getting like summer jobs and stuff, and I don't like saying this, but I don't really need to do that because I'm partnered with TGN and you get that YouTube money. But no, you get YouTube money, so it's a job, I guess. And well, I don't really know the income yet, and I'm not going to say the income because you don't really talk about how much you earn from your job. You don't go around saying like shit to everyone like, oh, I earn X amount from YouTube. You don't go around to everyone that you know saying that. But I'll make money, and obviously that's not my motivation to do YouTube. It's just a cool extra, and I'm getting really sidetracked there. All I'm saying is that this is a job for now. I would love to do YouTube as a job when I'm older. I think it is really cool how it can be a job to like play video games, make videos for them, upload them to YouTube, get a massive fan base, get loads of views, get positive likes most of the time. Some people don't. Advanced UAV. Get like positive response in the comment section and everything. I think that's great. And like recently, people like Syndicate hitting 1 million subscribers. It's really cool how that can actually be a job, and you can fund your life with that. And people do get rich off it. There's no denying it. People do get really rich off YouTube. But it's one of those businesses that can crash in a day. It can crash overnight. Like you can be. Let's take for example Syndicate. He's making quite a bit now, there's no doubt about it. He's making a lot of money right now. If everybody that is subscribed to him was to not watch his videos anymore, so say it uploads a video tonight, gets 100k views, uploads a video tomorrow, gets 0 views, that would be it. If it carried on happening, that would be his job gone, done. Because it basically, the money that he earns is like dependent upon the views and the likes and the favourites and the shares and everything. You know, all that stuff that he gets, it's all dependent on that. And I'm in no way trying to dig him at all. I don't really know how I could be, but just in case it sounds like I'm digging Syndicate, I'm not. He's a great guy. He deserves like all the subscribers, all the money, everything he gets, because he really does work with YouTube. He works really hard at it, and he does deserve it. So I'm not digging it, and I'm not digging anyone that earns YouTube money, because well, now every single person on YouTube earns YouTube money, because they did it differently. But anyways, back to my original statement. I was going to do YouTube as a job, and I also wanted to do graphics as a job, because at the moment I don't really do much graphics, do like many pieces, but like last year I went through a phase of just constantly just living on Photoshop and just making like wallpaper after wallpaper after wallpaper, and it was just making everything like me. I always used to make backgrounds myself. I used to have a new background like all the time, every week, something like that, and just make myself backgrounds and make my friends backgrounds and everything, and it was really cool, and I really enjoyed doing it, and I still do enjoy doing it actually. I'm doing graphics for part of my art GCSE, well actually most of my art GCSE, which is really cool, and I still really enjoy doing it. And I think being a graphic designer would be a really good job, because I could actually juggle YouTube and being a graphic designer at the same time. I could make my own backgrounds and shit. Actually no, I'll probably should get Marco Arts to do that, because he's a freaking boss. Getting sidetracked again. God damn, I get sidetracked too much. But I do really enjoy graphic designing, and I've always loved art. Now I hate art. I just like graphics. But I've always been really like passionate about artistic shit. Not really so much about painting, but I've always liked drawing. I hate lino cutting, and ceramics is alright. I'm really bad at it though. And yeah, but graphics is also an option. But one thing that over the past couple of months I've been really thinking about doing is, it seems like a long shot, but being part of a behavioural analysis unit. If you don't know what that is, it is basically a section of the FBI who build profiles on criminals. So if you're a policeman and you and your squad, or you and your, like, I don't really know how to say it, like, you and the people you work with, let's just say that, have got to hunt a serial killer down and arrest the serial killer. The BAU will like talk to the witnesses, talk to the victims, go to the crime scenes, and they'll build a profile up of the serial killer. So what this profile is essentially like, it's literally like a profile. It's like a Facebook profile. So on your Facebook profile, you put your name, your age, your occupation, if you're married or not, whatever, what job you do, you have pictures of yourself. It's practically that. Build up, like, you build up a second version of him, if you want to say that, or her, or them. Then you give it to the policeman, the cops, whatever, and they go out and find him, or the BAU go out and find him as well. I'm always saying him, them, goes out and finds them as well. And I think it'd be really cool to work for something like this, because really interesting. If you don't know what it is, watch a show called Criminal Minds in the Sky Living. It's amazing. It's a really good show, and it depicts really well what they do and how their team works together. It's like one of the most teamwork based things like ever, because one person can't just profile a serial killer perfectly. It's like the whole squad to profile a guy and then give it out, and then you obviously have to have someone give it out to the media, and then like watch the media, if you know what I mean, to like make sure they don't get anything from anywhere else. The BAU won't, like, I don't know how to say it, but the BAU won't want the public knowing or getting out there, because then the serial killer or the murderer or whatever could see on the news that there's that feature of him that's been leaked, and then he'll change that feature, and then they'll have to re-profile him, and he becomes kind of like a different person. So it's a lot harder for them to find him. And don't really know what else I can say about that. It's a really cool job. It seems really cool, and I just think the idea of catching like really sick bastards like serial killers and rapists and terrorists would just be really good, and seeing evil bastards being being killed or being put to death or being put in prison for life. I just think it would be really good, and the job isn't just sitting behind a desk like looking at a computer with a picture of that guy and just trying to think what he'd do. It's like you meet up with all the witnesses and people, and then you'd probably on the way you might end up meeting up with the actual offender, with the criminal. Sorry, my throat's getting painful. You might actually meet up with them, and basically if you do meet up with them, then they look at body language, they look at the way they act with people. So take for example a serial killer who's a guy that murders women. If he was around women, and he murders women a lot, if he was around women, you'd notice probably that he'd be awkward around them. He wouldn't really know what he was doing, and he maybe wanted to get revenge for something that happened when he was younger. Maybe his mother beat him up or something, or his mother like abused him, something like that. And they use all that hatred, and then they direct it towards. This is most of the time. This isn't all the time, by the way. Sometimes there is those sick bastards who just do it for the sake of it. But they take all that hatred and they just drive it towards what they're gonna do, like the murderings or the kidnappings or whatever. And I think catching people like that would be really fun. It'd be really good, and it'd obviously be good for like society and shit, and to put people away. And the BA unit that I think I'm not sure about like how many BA units there are in the FBI, but there's one in Quantico in Virginia, which is the same one as is in Criminal Minds, that TV show I was on about, and pretty much yeah, they're like the elite profilers. I think they're like the high up ones, really good ones. So I really suggest you go and watch that show. It's really good. I'm freaking addicted to it, and all the characters are awesome now. But I'm gonna go now. So if you enjoyed this video about real life, something different to gameplays, even though there's really gameplay in the background, so I'm kind of contradicting myself. But if you've enjoyed it, then just drop a like, favourite, comment, tell me if you liked it or not, tell me what you want to do as a job, and I will see you guys when I see you soon, hopefully. So, see you later. Peace. I just screamed freaking microphone. Peace.